Okay, good afternoon, everyone. So I guess I'm the only one standing between you and lunch. So I'll try my level best to give a non-technical presentation about an interesting topic. Hmm? Yeah, that's fine. So I represent Danfoss, a 90-plus-year-old climate and energy solutions major with roots from Denmark and with presence in India for the last 27 plus years. So today I'm happy to share the Danfoss journey towards carbon neutrality. So many of you may or may not have heard about Danfoss, but we are like the Intel inside when it comes to HVACR and building solutions. So we have three major businesses, mainly Danfoss Power Solutions, which is into industrial and mobile hydraulics, Danfoss Climate Solutions, which is more into industrial and commercial heating as well as cooling, and Danfoss Power Electronics and Drives, which deals mostly with the power electronics, variable frequency drives, the huge control panels, etc. So simple thing is that we are in a business where we have some play or the other right from the farmers of India towards the huge metal mining, construction kind of industries. So it is with that reason that to be the preferred decarbonization partner for a wide range of industries, we thought that it is also important to walk the talk when it comes to carbon neutrality. So through our products and solutions, we work on uh, being a preferred decarbonization partner for our customers, and we have sustainability at our core in everything that we do, right from our upstream, downstream, to how we are producing, to how we are hiring people, to how we are managing the emissions. So on the whole, if we actually kind of see, we have taken an ambitious target to be carbon neutral in our operations across the globe by 2030. And in this regard, we have been approaching our scope 1 and scope 2 emissions through a simple mantra. We have got an RRR mantra for most of the things which we do. So we have been working on reducing our energy consumption, reusing energy wherever it is possible through waste heat recovery and other measures, and resourcing where it is not possible through the same, resourcing either through power purchase agreements and the like. And similarly, when it comes to our scope 3 emissions as well, we've been working on our upstream and downstream, right from right from working with our service provider vendors to managing our products, the end of life cycle of our products, etc. And in subsequent slides, I'll say more about this. And just like how all the previous speakers said, you can actually see 99% of our emissions kind of lie with scope 3, whereas it is only around 0.5, which is actually coming in from scope 1 and scope 2. However, this was not really an easy journey because we are talking about campuses in nearly 125 plus countries across the globe and manufacturing different kind of products and solutions. And here, I'm happy to share that our Denmark Nordborg campus actually reached carbon neutrality by December 2022. And this was possible only through our reduce, reuse, resource, as well as the next mantra which we have, especially when it comes to circularity, which is more on reducing, recirculating, and redesigning. So all products manufactured by Danfoss, all the new products manufactured by Danfoss by 2030 will have a circularity quotient embedded in the same. And there are multiple products, especially the variable frequency drives, which many of you might be using in your own your own applications. We have a refurbished line created for the same to manage the end of life cycle of these products, get it back, use whatever best is possible, and then get it back into the market with the Danfoss guarantee. So that is on the circularity aspect of it as well. So moving on, then people might actually be thinking that, yes, it might be a little bit more possible in a place like Europe, where it is a little bit more easier. But yes, for now one would like to share the story of Danfoss India campus. So we have a 50-acre campus in Chennai. And one of the best things about this campus is that this campus was designed to platinum standards. So it was designed, it is actually India's first LEED platinum rated constructed manufacturing campus. So it has an IGBC as well as USGBC certification. And this campus is nearly 10 years old now. And one of the best things is we did not rest on our laurels. We have been continuously upgrading and kind of breaking our own benchmarks to kind of reach new barriers in the same. So though we were constructed to platinum standards, we kind of went ahead with ARC re-entry, and so many other certifications to kind of keep upgrading ourselves on the same. So I'm just going to do a quick deep dive on how have we kind of managed to do the same. So this is a 100% energy efficient campus. We have a 1.2 megawatt solar power plant, which caters to around 18 to 20% of all our energy requirements. But then we figured out that most of us work only 5 days a week, and it is only our production which works 6 days a week. And most of the solar energy which was being generated was going to waste. So we came out with India's first privately held battery-based energy storage system, which caters to around, which kind of gives us around 275 kilowatt per hour storage capacity. And now, thanks to this energy storage system, which also uses some of our technology, including the drives, we are able to not only store our energy, but also use it for nighttime as well as peak loads, and move away from our dependency on diesel gensets. And there are several other energy efficient measures also on the campus, like oil-free compressors, the turbo cores, oil-free compressors, which kind of is used in our chiller plant, which helps us kind of reduce our dependency on multiple air conditioners for the cooling requirements in a state which knows only 3 climates: hot, hotter, hottest. And so last but not least, as many of the other speakers as well said, yes, this 1.2 megawatt solar power plant is definitely thanks to all the solar panels on the rooftop of all our buildings. Plus, what you see there is actually our solar covered car parks, which is maintained wonderfully well with a nice Danish robot, which ensures that it is clean and fine. And so, and moving on, oh, sorry, that is our battery-based energy storage system, which is also a solution. It is a small container-based kind of a solution, which is plug and play anywhere. So most people have a solar, but mostly don't go in for the rest of it. So thanks to the solar panels, thanks to the solar plant, 18 to 20% is met. The rest of our energy requirements are met through wind and power purchase agreements. So for the last nearly 2 years, we have been having 100% green months across our campus, and 2024 was 100% green energy months, and we do not have any dependency on the grid. Now coming on to water conservation, I'm happy to share that Danfoss is one of the only 2 campuses in whole of India to have a LEED Zero Water certification. And this is all thanks to, we have a 3,600 kiloliter capacity rainwater harvesting pond, as well as something which came out. We also work quite a lot with startups. So during one of the meetings like this, 2 people came up and met us and then said, we have a unique solution. Can you give us an opportunity? And thanks to these 2 kids from a college who came out with a solution for IoT-based water monitoring as a monitoring system, today we have been able to kind of reduce our water consumption in the campus from nearly 110 liters per person per day to around 57 liters per person per day. And we have an ambition to kind of reduce this further to around 50 liters per person per day. And this IoT-based water monitoring system kind of gives a preemptive analysis. So it actually kind of tells us, and it is real-time monitoring available in the Danfoss Chennai campus. If any of you visit us, Chennai campus reception, it is available at any given point of time. Anyone can know which which washroom or which pipe in which floor in which corner is using how many liters of water, and is there a leakage or anything about to come. The 100% data is kind of available. And as usual, we also have a zero liquid discharge facility, ETP, STP ponds, as well as zero liquid discharge facility. And thanks to the rainwater harvesting pond and many other facilities, we are water sufficient. And even if we do not get water from the corporation, we can successfully run our campus for at least 6 months. So that makes us a little bit more self-sufficient on the water front. And quite pretty soon we will be kind of becoming water positive as well. Now, I would like to talk about one unique system which we have. So as you say, as I told you, we have quite a lot of dependency on cooling systems, especially in our campus. And then we kind of introduced this one in India. So air conditioners emit quite a lot of heat, and through a waste heat recovery system, we now capture the heat which is emitted from our air conditioners, and kind of using our own heat exchangers, etc. We kind of use the heat energy for providing hot water in our canteens as well as in some of our labs. So this also kind of takes away some of our dependency. And one of the other things which we have in our canteen, which kind of caters to around at least 2,000 plus people on a daily basis, is that we have a biogas plant as well, which takes in all the waste material from the kitchens. And the biogas plant kind of helps us manage all our water, milk, boiling requirements in the campus. And the slurry from this biogas plant becomes manure for something, for a waste to wealth garden which we have in our campus, which kind of gives us organic vegetables for use again in our kitchen. So it is 100% sustainable scenario which we have. Similarly, we have also come up with a nitrogen plant in our campus, as well as we have, as on December, we have moved to a complete e-kitchen, taking away our dependency on LPG cylinders and LPG gases. And we also have a piped gas, PNG gas connection facility also in the campus. And something which has been contributing quite a lot to our scope 3 emissions. So Danfoss Nordborg campus got into a tie-up with Volvo, and 9 huge trucks were made just for Danfoss to kind of transport goods across in and around Denmark. But as you all know, in India right now, around 125 kilometers, I guess, is the maximum distance which a electric truck can go. But we have been working with our service partners and on the same, and now we have moved to alternate fuel trucks to take care of all our goods transport, as well as 2 electric trucks have also been launched for us, and pretty soon we will kind of 100% move to fully electric fleet. And many of you might know that though our campus says Chennai, our campus is at least 50-60 kilometers away from the city, which means we have around 25 to 30 buses plying our employees to a maximum radius of, say, around 125 kilometers. So one of the other areas is our employee transport, the buses. We have moved to alternate fuel buses, CNG buses, and right now the shorter distances are being managed by electric buses, which also kind of uses Danfoss powertrain and a few other things. But other than that, pretty soon, by way before 2030, our entire office transport, cars as well as trucks, would kind of move to carbon neutral measures. And something else which we have also done is something called a milk run model. There used to be a scenario where when product orders come in, orders were being sent out in the order of how things have been coming. Now, just like milk run model or a newspaper delivery, we have fixed routes, and fixed routes are covered only on particular days. Our customers are also kind of okay, fine with the same. So thanks to this kind of a model, we have, and also the movement definitely to water, railways, etc. We have been kind of able to manage how we are delivering our products to our customers and kind of making it carbon neutral as well. So altogether with these and multiple other solutions, as usual, which most of you would be knowing, the glazed glasses, as well as how we have managed the flora and fauna while we were constructing this campus. We have retained the trees and ensured that we have small Zen gardens everywhere within the campus. And something else which we have is this Miyawaki forest, which we have nearly 10,000 plus trees in the campus, which kind of ensures that our ambient climate is much better than many of our neighbors. So thanks to all these things, we have been kind of able to reduce minimum 12,000 plus tons of CO2 footprint per annum for the last 2 years continuous. And we are really hopeful that we would be able to meet our carbon neutrality ambitions by 2030. So, and this is how we were walking the talk, but many of you would also be aware that we kind of work with most of the metro stations, metros across India, as well as hotels, including ITC, the current ITC, as well as many of the other properties, the PVR cinemas, or the water and wastewater treatment plants, or our parliament building, to right from cold chain to all the industries. There are solutions which are in place. And one of the best examples, when while you are in Bangalore, which we would really love to say, is ITC Windsor. It is a 50-plus-year-old hotel, which just through retrofits has become the world's first LEED zero carbon certified hotel. So the message which I would like to leave you with is, all the solutions which India needs to move towards carbon neutrality is ready and available right now with us. And with just energy efficiency, above 40% of our carbon neutrality ambitions can be met. So together, let us kind of move to a carbon neutral tomorrow. Thank you.